Hi everyone, welcome back to Sunday Leeds Champions League. Chris here, aka Big Will, and today we have two huge games in the context of our season. We are away at Chelsea for a potential title decider, and we are at home then in the second leg of the Europa League semi-final against Inter Milan. Now, if you remember at the start of the season, we did pick out Inter Milan as probably the next best team in the competition. We managed a 2-all draw in Milan. With the second leg being at home, I do fancy us to get through. But our full focus is on this game at Chelsea. And unfortunately, there's only 2 days separating the game between Chelsea and Inter Milan. And 2 days previous to this game, we've just managed to beat Stoke by 2 goals to 0. And as you can see by the league table, we're in third place at the moment, but we do have games in hand. So we've got 2 games in hand over Tottenham. I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. However, we do have 1 game in hand against Chelsea. So if we beat Chelsea, we are within a point of them. And then with the game in hand as well, we could then go ahead of them. So at this moment in time, it is in our hands. And in terms of the fixture schedule, we've done pretty well, to be quite honest. A 4-0 win at home against Wolves and a 4-1 win at home to Rennes. We, in the second leg of that quarter-final, but a 3-2 defeat away at Bournemouth. And I must say, I fully expected us to be out of the title race at that point, but Chelsea have struggled in their last couple of games. That 2-0 draw away in Milan is a great result, and then the 2-0 win at home to Stoke. We got the job done. Fitness is a massive problem. Um, because of the congestion of fixtures right now, I don't know what I'd prefer to do. Players are going to be shattered anyway. Um, there is going to be an element of rotation to some of the positions, but it's just a really difficult scenario for us because the Inter Milan game is just as important for us to get into a cup final. Um, there are a couple of players that look like they might be missing out. I mean, Foden's looking like he's going to be starting the game today as well. Isla Magic and Haydari are both injured, so we're missing a couple of really key players in there. Patrinoyu is back in the defence at the moment. He isn't fully fit, but he has returned from injury, so he will start today anyway. Um, Foden, I think central midfield is where we're weak for this upcoming game. Cherky's been injured as well. The front three pretty much is picking itself at the minute. It's a massive, massive game for us. Chelsea very rarely lose at home. Can we go out there and get the job done? It's a huge, huge game. If we win today, obviously we've got that game in hand, which if we win that, we would then go above Chelsea. A draw today doesn't suit us at all. Likewise, a defeat. Um, if we had to take a draw, then obviously we would take it because it would keep us within touching distance, but it relies on Chelsea dropping points again for us to have a chance at the league title. The other thing as well is a win today could well see us qualify for the Champions League for next season anyway. So it's a massive, massive game. And I'm just hoping that we can get a good result here at Stamford Bridge. Like I said, they've been very, very good at home. As of we, incidentally, our home form has been exemplary. Start of this game in the opening 5 minutes, Chelsea have had 80% possession, and it could be a very long game for us if we don't start to just get a bit of control of the game. As O'Reilly's been pickpocketed by Esteval, and he's been beaten by him as well. He's whipped it in. Donnarumma punches it clear, and again we're not hitting the second ball, and that is I mean, it's a horrible goal to concede. I mean, Land's taken the strike, it's taken a massive deflection, and Chelsea take the lead. And bear in mind, I think if we lose this game today, I think the title race is well and truly finished with. To be honest, it's a decent punch that from Donnarumma. I mean, it fell for Land, and he's just hit it. It's come off Foden and Gvardiol and found its way into the bottom corner. It's a massive, massive goal to concede, unfortunately. And there's only 5 minutes on the clock, and we are now very much under pressure. And I mean, the game at the Etihad was a very close one as well. Of course, it was at the start of the season, and we managed a very close 3-2 win. But um, judging by the way this game has started, it's not looking too promising. And I think, to be honest, our weakness today is going to be in that central midfield. Savinho does really well to get onto that, though. I mean, I don't know why he's shooting from there. He's got the support with him as well. Um, it remains 1-0 after 10 minutes. But, I mean, you can see from the player fitness as well why they've congested the fixtures so much at this stage of the season. I've no idea. To have 3 games in 6 days is absolutely ridiculous, if you ask me. Savinho's already absolutely shattered. It's only been 20 odd minutes. O'Reilly's shattered. And, you know, we've got the second leg against Inter Milan in 2 days. Haaland's strike from the free kick, not troubling the keeper at all. Um, we're showing signs that we want to really push Chelsea in this game, but nothing on target at the moment. They've only had the one shot on target as well. And I suspect they've got a bit of fixture congestion at the same time. It's very, very difficult situation. But of course, with our squad size as well, we've not got too many rotational options and we've seen a few injuries. Papageorgiou's got a knock there as well. He swings it in and Barcola's there with a header and it's come off the inside of the post. And unfortunately for us, it's been cleared off the line. And big opportunity for an equaliser. And Chelsea are right up the other end here with Matsumoto. Luckily, nothing comes from that. Big, big chance for the equaliser. And unfortunately, we just couldn't quite convert it. But the chances are appearing for us. Papageorgiou with a knock. Patrick, of course, not fully fit really to start the game. But we can't be playing a 5'10" young centre back in a game of this magnitude. Foden, great pass. O'Reilly. It's a shocking delivery from O'Reilly. He should have driven it across a bit more. Papageorgiou picks it up into Sosa. Back to Papageorgiou. He gets across in. There's much more on it, and it's clipped the top of the crossbar from Haaland. And again, we're just not finding the look. I mean, they had a very lucky goal, let's be honest. 2 massive deflections, and it somehow found its way into the bottom corner. We've hit the inside of the post, and then it got cleared off the line, and now we've just clipped the top of the crossbar as well in Chelsea. I think this is going to be one of them strange highlights that just sees us through to half-time at the moment. They're knocking it about with great confidence at the back, I must say. Launched forward, Papageorgiou couldn't get there, Galindo does, and Patrick launches it forward. Haaland was challenging, but couldn't get anywhere near it. And the highlight's just going to filter out, I think, to half-time. And again, I don't know why they show this as a key highlight. I think it's absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. Very, very strange thing to be doing. But at half-time, it looks like Chelsea are going to be set for the title. It would re-establish the 7-point gap, albeit we do have a game in hand. But I can't see them losing again if they beat us. We'll tell the lads that we need more from them. But again, they're absolutely shattered. And we've got injuries in the defence as well. We're having to keep them going. We've got a couple of options on the bench, but it's nothing really major to speak of, shall we say. We have got Gueye on the bench, though, incidentally, who's our right back, of course. He could come on for Papageorgiou, who manages to smash that clear, but there's just no one to aim at. And Chelsea, again, they're just knocking the ball about and they're looking to build again. We've not really had too many clear-cut chances, and Palmer plays it to Matsumoto, and there is the second goal, and it is game over now. And I think the title race is well and truly finished. We're going to make the changes. I mean, we're just absolutely out on our feet, aren't we? We've got too many injuries, and yeah, the youngsters are going to come on out wide. Larsson's coming on in the midfield. The defence is absolutely shattered as well. We're going to have to bring up, I mean, Mark Gueye is not fully fit, but he's on the bench. Richards is going to have to come on. It's a horrible game to have to bring him in on, to be honest. We'll just confirm those changes and hope for the best, really. And I will change the mentality of the team to attacking as well, because we have to get back into this game. I don't want to see the goal again. It's just hurting at the moment. Foden into Spinelli. Lays it into Hugo Larsson. Now Gueye. Straight down this right side. Finds Haaland in the penalty area. Gets the shot away. And we've got an immediate response. The right back with the assist to Haaland. Perhaps we don't need to go attacking. An immediate response. We're back in the game. Foden into Spinelli there originally. Larsson with a first-time pass to Gueye. First-time pass through again. Chelsea just didn't give themselves, well, we didn't give them time to set themselves, and Haaland with a very good finish. Finally, he has shown up in a big game this season. He's really, really struggled against the bigger clubs this year, but he's got a huge goal here. We're going to offer some encouragement because, again, they've had they've had a couple of shots on target, Chelsea, but it's been a very close, even game. There's every chance that we could potentially get something from this. Kulusevski, I've just seen, has come on for Chelsea as well, our former player that we sold to them. Gueye here with the throw. Larson looking to get past his man, couldn't get the cross past Enzo Fernandez, and they're looking to build. Good interception from Spinelli. Played it all the way back to Galindo, and now Foden. And Haaland, it's hit the post again. For the third time, we hit the woodwork, and it's the inside of the post again. I mean, Verbruggen's completely beaten there. And again, we just fall short. Arguably, I'd say we've been the better team, but we've just not been able to take those chances. And Matsumoto plays it to Fofana, and they've connected from a set piece. I don't think there's any offside there either. And it is now game over. And you look at the two big chances. I mean, we hit the inside of the post in the first half, and we've done it again in the second, and they've not gone in. And again, they've dropped a little bit lucky again here. Matsumoto did well to win the header, but we didn't challenge for him. Fofana unmarked, and Donnarumma couldn't get there. And title race, I think, now is pretty much over. It's not even a defensive error, that, to be honest. I think it is literally just we've suffered on luck today a little bit as well. The fact that those two players combined from the free kick is probably a rare occurrence anyway. And we've hit the goal, the first goal they scored, a couple of deflections. We've hit the inside of the post twice. Another time it's gone in. Haaland's in again, and I mean, it's Gueye with the assist potentially again there, but Haaland's efforts saved by Verbruggen, and again, I don't think the keeper knew a lot about that. I think we've just been on the wrong side of a bit of luck today. It's really, really harsh, and it means that the title race is well and truly finished. We've missed some big performances today as well. I mean, Gvardiol's rating a 6.2 at centre-back. He's had a shocking game. But then Haaland could have had a hat-trick. Barcola should have had that scored in the first half. It's just been fine margins. And unfortunately, it's all gone the way of Chelsea as Matsumoto plays it to the right-hand side. And again, we're shattered as well. Esteval plays it in. Matsumoto, it's another deflection, and it's found its way to Kulusevski, and it's 4-1. And we don't deserve to be 4-1 down. We don't deserve to be getting absolutely thrashed here. We're going to berate the team. Overall, it's been poor, but that's another. I mean, so many deflections. Every single goal has been fortunate from Chelsea, bar the original Matsumoto goal. And yeah, I'm a little bit bitter. I'm not going to lie, but we don't deserve to have been absolutely battered here today. We have been at times the better team in this match, and we've had to put youngsters on because again the lads are shattered. But here comes Gueye down this right-hand side. Chance to get into the penalty area, swings it in. Punch clear by Verbruggen, Foden's header, and Spinelli's been shoved a little bit there by the defender. It's too little too late, to be honest. And to be honest, even if Haaland does score the penalty, I mean, if he misses it, it'd pretty much round off the game, to be honest, if the penalty was missed. Yeah, we've just not had the luck today. There's 7 minutes of added time. I highly doubt we'll get anything from the game. Haaland with the penalty. I mean, he fires it into the top corner. It's a really good penalty, but again, there's nothing more that we can do, to be honest. And I mean, we'll go very attacking for the sake of it, but I don't think anything's going to come from it. It was a really good penalty. But I mean, overall match stats, yes, Chelsea deserve to win it. But the nature of the goals that have been scored, I think it's really harsh on us today. And it's pretty much decided the title, unfortunately. But again, the team is shattered. The fact that I mean, we had a month between two matches before, and then now we've had 4 games in a week and a half, if that. It's far too much at the end of the season. And even after the second leg against Inter Milan, it's a game every 3 days again. I, I don't understand why so by the 20th of May, we'll have played 7 matches. I mean, it is literally a game every 3 days. Mahue has picked up an injury, unfortunately. Papa Georgiou's injured as well. Players are in need of rest, obviously. Kulusevski, of course, managed to score the fourth in that game. Richards made his professional debut, which is great for him, but in a game like that, I would rather have not had to do it. Um, so, yeah, bit devastating. We've only got 2 days to the Inter Milan game. We'll come back for that one, and then hopefully we'll have a final to come back to come the end of the season, which is against Bayer Leverkusen or Roma. Leverkusen currently 2-1 up on aggregate. Okay, then here we go for the home game against Inter Milan. I will be honest, I really don't know what we're going to do about the first team at this particular moment. I mean, Patrick, he's not fit enough to play at all, um, as is most of the team, to be quite truthful. Um, yeah, we've got a massive problem. Richards is going to have to start at centre back. It's nice to have a Richards, to be honest, at the heart of the defence. Of course, we had Micah Richards many years ago, but he is not ready to be playing at this level. The other player called Savinho, he's absolutely shattered. Cherky's back fully fit again. Um, so Barcola will start on the left-hand side. Cherky's going to be on the right. The midfield pretty much is okay fitness-wise, but again, I think fitness is going to be our downfall at the end of this season, to be honest. I'm glad we promoted Richards to the first team, by the way, at centre-back. I mean, Patrick is just not ready to play again. I mean, Isla Magic, I mean, I think he is actually injured. It does say he's injured. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen today. It's going to be a really, really tough game. We're missing a few key players. Fitness is poor. And I think, to be honest, with the congestion of fixtures come the end of this season, I think it is literally just going to be a case of try our damnedest to win each of the league games and hope Chelsea drop points. It's looking unlikely now. We need them to drop points in 2 games for us to get close to them. Goal difference wise, we are much better off still. So if they draw 2 games and we win our last ones, we've got a chance. But I really doubt that they're going to drop points in their last 2 games of the season. We've just got to try our best. I mean, fitness, we're absolutely knackered, to be honest. And I'll be amazed if we can get through this. Inter Milan were the other team. I say just in behind us. We were the favourites. They were second favourites for the title for the Europa League. And whilst it would be annoying if we went out at this stage, I could understand it. It is Inter Milan. And they try and build just from the back here with Chouameni and Vine. And now Rafinha. Good interception from Larson. And now Barcola plays it into Haaland. To the left-hand side for O'Reilly. Can he get it into the penalty area? Trying to cut inside. He's managed to get a slight shot away. I mean, it's a very poor effort, to be honest. And the goalkeeper, Eyston, with a very easy claim, to be fair. And I don't really know if that really warranted a highlight, to be honest. It wasn't exactly a good opportunity. Um, I'm just hoping we can last the course of the game. I mean, O'Reilly's already absolutely shattered again. Strength in depth is certainly something we're lacking. We've got some good youngsters in the squad that are out on loan. I think it's going to be a case of we'll have to keep them knocking around the place ready for next season for rotational option. Rafinha's cross. Roshan is at the back post, and luckily his header is off target. He's got a bit of a knock, incidentally. Um, so yeah, we're looking good though. To be fair, we've been the better team in this first half, but nothing to show for it at the moment. And at 2-2 after the first leg, home form does tend to be quite good for us, and we need that to continue today. Richards plays it into Sosa. Real baptism of fire for him, isn't it? Plays his first game against Chelsea in the Premier. That's a great ball from Haaland, and Barcola has smashed that in on the volley. Not normally a goal like that, it gets chalked off for offside. To be honest, yeah, he was offside. Oh dear, we have not had the luck so far. We have been the better team today, though, to be honest. And yeah, he's just gone a touch too early. Um, Very unfortunate, to be honest. And it remains 0-0. But positive signs in this game. We've looked very much the better side so far. We just need to find a way to make the breakthrough. Um, I can't remember what I was saying before that now, but that's a good interception from Barcola, and he's trying to play it in for Haaland. I don't actually think he did try and play it through. I think it was just a heavy touch, and we have a throw on that left-hand side, and O'Reilly launching it in. Pauschenwein, easy clearance, and Esposito picks it up, and now Pauschenwein again. They do seem to focus quite a bit onto that right-hand side. As I say that, they switch it to the left. Bastoni to Barco. Now Rashan again. Simers trying to get past his man again. We're just lacking a bit of bite at the minute, and I think it is literally just because we're absolutely shattered. Richards gets the clearance, finds only a white shirt, unfortunately, and Rashan is in behind. Great pass from Tchouameni, and there is the goal from Yao Simers, and Inter do take the lead, and there was no error involved in that, really. The clearance from Richards was good enough, but unfortunately just didn't have the accuracy in Tchouameni with the delivery forward and Rassan with the first-hand cross. I mean, Gueye overshot himself, to be fair. It's a little bit poor from the right back. And unfortunately, we are now behind. And after being in with a chance of a Premier League title and getting through to the Europa League final, there is a chance that we may be out of both from today's episode, which is a bit of a kick in the teeth, to be honest. But again, oh, that's what we were talking about, wasn't it? The youngsters coming through into the first team. I think that's going to be something that we'll have to really focus in on next season. If we've got players with really good potential, we'll get them in the first team and get them a little bit more game time as well. Haaland in possession, plays it over the top. Gueye, loads of space on this right-hand side, crosses it in, Barcola at the far post, and we do have our equaliser. So an instant leveller. I mean, Gueye was in loads of space. He wasn't picked up at all there. I don't really know why he was so free. It was the number 7. He was so far in field, and he's not exactly busting a gut to help out the defence there either. But it's a good delivery, and Barcola free at the far post. He's just let it hit him, to be honest. The keeper probably should have done a bit better. He didn't really throw his head at it to get some power behind it. I know it's just a basic game highlight, but it kind of just looked like the ball hit him in the face, to be honest. And we'll take it. We're back level again, and it is 3 apiece on aggregate. Obviously, it's just a case of winning at home on the night, and we are through to the final. Um, again, everybody is absolutely shattered, and we've got important Premier League games. I can't stress that enough either. I was hoping it would be similar to the second leg that we had against Rennes, where we managed to just get control early and we could bring some of the youngsters on again. But at the minute, we've just not quite got ourselves going. It's been a good first half performance, though. We have been the better team, but we just need to try and find that little bit of extra bite going forward and try and get over the line. Barcola's shattered, Cherky's shattered, Larson, Sosa, O'Reilly, Gueye, they're all shattered. And unfortunately, it's situations like this where you can get a lot more injuries as well. And at the minute, we can't afford to get any more injuries either. It's a good pass down line from O'Reilly to Barcola. Plays it forward. Haaland is in. Oh, he's hit the post. I mean, we've seen him hit the woodwork a few times, haven't we, today? Obviously, with the game against Chelsea as well. But really unlucky. Very close to giving us the lead there. Another well-worked move, this time from the left-hand side. Normally, it's Gueye that we see linking up with Haaland, but it came from the left this time. Hopefully, more of the same. I've just seen there that Roma are 2-0 up in their semi-final. So as things stand, it will be a final against them should we get through. Cherky into Galindo, plays it to the right side. Gueye again, finding a bit of space, looks to get past his man, does well, finds Cherky. He's got the shot away. He's hit the post. It's come for Barcola, and it's well saved by Eyston. And I mean, the keeper didn't even go for that. By the way, Cherky's strike hitting the post there quite unlucky, to be honest, because like I say, the keeper seemed confident it wasn't going anywhere near it. Um, but yeah, um, still at 1-1 and 3 apiece overall. Herman to take the set piece for Inter Milan. We're going to have to make some changes because, again, the team is absolutely shattered. But I've got to be mindful because if it goes to extra time and penalties, we need a few of the key players to stay on as well. And Herman is in, and Herman has scored. And again, it's a very fortunate deflection. And Inter Milan take the lead. And we're going to go very attacking. And we are going to have to make some substitutions. Again, players are shattered. I think, to be honest, this fixture congestion, I think it's down to the Premier League, to be quite honest. And I think we've been done a little bit dirty, to be honest, looking at this. Going to get Foden on in the midfield. I mean, we've just not got the options at all. Spinelli is going to come on for Turkey. We're going to get Vargas on as well. I mean, Savinho, he's not fully fit either. It's really, really difficult. I mean, the two fullbacks are absolutely out on their feet, but we've got no options to replace them with because of injuries. You know what? We'll get Gueye off, should I say. Savinho, we're going to bring forward. So we'll bring Savinho forward onto the left-hand side, put Vargas up front, and play them together like that, and bring O'Reilly in to centre-back. And then out of possession, of course, that is going to be or there. That is going to be up there. And O'Reilly is going to be in there. And we'll keep the attackers further forward. And just throw everything at it and just see what we can do. I mean, we've not done anything this drastic for quite a while. It's another fortunate goal for the opposition that we've conceded there. Again, deflections involved, but they've taken their chances, and I can't complain too much against that. Foden, Richards, O'Reilly, playing in the heart of that defence. Jackson to Gvardiol. And now Vargas picks it up, plays it forward. It's a poor effort at a pass, to be honest. Tete lays it back to the keeper. And now Bissek out wide. And it's intercepted by Spinelli and Haaland. That's a good finish. A 16th goal in 12 games in the Europa League for Haaland. It's a massive goal. We're going to stay very attacking. We need to win the game. And we've gone all out now anyway. So we may as well maintain it. It's a good interception from Spinelli. First time ball, Haaland in the space, control, right-footed strike into that bottom corner. 4 apiece now. And the changes have worked straight away. You can see that Spinelli straight onto it with his fresh energy there. Haaland trying to intercept that one. It's been switched to this right-hand side with Rafinha. And Inter trying to get another response. Gvardiol's falling over himself there, trying to intercept. Good clearance from Hugo Larsson. Savinho couldn't get there. It's cleared by Tete. And all of a sudden, everything is getting going in the ground. The fans are up on their feet. Everything to play for. Larsson, Savinho has support ahead of him if he can find it. Gvardiol picks it up. Plays it inside, finds Vargas. He's got support, finds Larsson, plays it through. Haaland is in, and Haaland has scored again. Was he onside? It looked tight. It looks like he was. The lads are going back to the halfway line. It's been disallowed. We're looking really positive, though, so that has to be said. We're looking good here. Larsson with the pass, and Haaland, oh, it's fractions. Again, it's literally fractions. I mean, it was a very confident finish again from the Norwegian superstar, but we just, again, just missed timing that run. But we are putting the pressure on. Iceland rolls it to Bastoni, plays it out to Patrick Dorgu, forward to Herman, and obviously we've only got three centre backs now. We haven't got the wing backs, so if they'd managed to break against us out wide, we're going to be in trouble. Rafinha looking to get round Gavardio, gets the cross in. Esposito is there, and Esposito has scored. And don't get me wrong, it's probably my fault. We've stayed very attacking to try and get the win today. And I mean, to be honest, Esposito's the central striker, and we've just left him completely on his own. Richards didn't challenge for it, and 3-2 now. We've got to stay very attacking anyway because we need to get the goal. Again, just demand a little bit more from the lads. Can we find another equaliser? It's been a very hard fought tie. And again, we've been slightly unfortunate. We've hit the woodwork twice again today. And after a potential Premier League title fight and then also a potential Europa League final, we've gone from that to potentially nothing come the end of the season because of these two games. And after really good performances, when we needed it the most, the luck appears to have run out. We're just going to pause there for a moment, and I'm just going to push everybody up a little bit more. Foden and Larson are going to push up, then out of possession. We'll keep Larson and Foden there, but we'll have them as pressing. I don't think it'll make any difference at this stage, but we'll try and be a little bit more positive, just even more positive, shall we say, just for these last few minutes. I don't know how much added time there'll be. There's only 4 minutes, and the tactical changes haven't even taken place until a minute from time. It's very disappointing. We deserve to win the game, and we've fallen short again. My wait for a cup competition win looks set to go on. We haven't won anything since our first or second season in charge of Curzon Ashton when we won the league title in the National League North. And it looks set to continue. Now I'm hoping, obviously there's quite high expectations at a club like City. Because we've lost these competitions, we didn't do well in the FA Cup either because we ended up drawing against Chelsea. I'm hoping it doesn't mean that I'm out of a job, even though we're close to qualifying for the Champions League. But I'm really, really disappointed. And obviously, as I mentioned in the previous episode, it's my birthday on Friday. And we're not going to see anything come from it, I don't think. We're out of the Europa League at the semi-final stage. Inter Milan was the team I picked out at the start of it, and they've ended up doing us over, which is unfortunate. In terms of the way the league's looking as well, we've got 3 games. We're away at Norwich and Brighton, and then at home to West Ham. In terms of the way the league itself is looking, we've still got a game in hand, which if we win that, we're still 4 points behind Chelsea. We need them to draw both of their last league games. I don't think it's going to happen, but they are. I mean, to be fair, they've got Spurs in one game, and then I don't know why it's showing me so far back, to be honest. Bear with me. We'll get there eventually. I mean, we're away. The games that we've got are slightly more favourable. Brighton are chasing a Europa League spot potentially, or Conference League, so they're going to be a tough game. But the other 2 games are very winnable against West Ham and Norwich. Norwich are already relegated. West Ham, they've secured survival, so there's nothing for them to play for. Chelsea have got Spurs. And then they're away at Liverpool. I tell you what, I mean, obviously, it largely depends what happens in the next league game. But if Chelsea do drop points in this game against Spurs and we win these next 2 games, there's every chance that we could potentially just steal the title from them. But of course, Spurs, they're 2 points ahead of us. We do have a game in hand on them as well, though. So we've got to win all 3 games. Hopefully, Spurs and Liverpool can do us a favour. If nothing comes from it, obviously we'll have a transfer special for the episode on Friday. But if it is down to the wire on the final day, we will be back for that one. So until then, guys, thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It's all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. This is Big Will, signing away.